Hi, I am Noshad, and today we will implement how to call ASP.NET Web Service in Android app. So before the starting the application, testing application, you need to Java Eclipse in your machine. So suppose you're not there, then just download with the Java sites, the Android sites, Java Eclipse. Okay. So now after the downloading, you can just configure Java Eclipse and just go to the file objects. Just go to the file and select menu new Android application projects. Just a minute. In the new projects, application name call net service and just remove the package name example. Select the API target. Next, next, the next. Just select blank activity. Next, finish. Okay, now just remove the text view. Just increase the size, zoom, just drag and drop button, and one text view for the display service data, service response. Okay, now button name is btn. Okay, my text view name is txt view data. Now just go to the string file in the value folder, add one string for the button name, button text btn. Okay, and the text was okay. Now the designing xml file, the text, just call string file, and string name was btn. Okay. Now we are declare globally objects of button is between. Okay, and the object of text view is txt. Okay, txt vw data. I just forgot the semicolon. Text view data semicolon. Now inside the on create method, this is the overridable method. Just find the control between. Okay, now the type casting was button. Find view by id, just call the unique id dot id dot between. Okay, now the same for the text view. Okay, now just go to the Google and search the text free ASP.NET web service, which is available free ASP.NET web service for the sample. Now open the web service x.net. Okay, okay. Now global weather, get weather. So in the my projects, just create one class which is name of call soap. Just create class. Okay, create one method for the call a web service global weather. Get weather, one parameter, two parameter is there, city name and country name. Here two parameter is city name and country name is there. Okay, now just declare some global variable like soap action, and the soap action is, this is my soap action web service x.net global weather. Just change. Okay, now the method name get weather, just paste. Okay, just copy the soap address and just change the soap address. My soap address is, let's go to the sites and just copy the service location web service x.net global weather.xmx, paste. Okay, after that you need to declare a parameter. My two parameter is there. uh, Before this implement the soap service, you need to one library key soap 2. Suppose you is not there, then just download with the Google and just copy paste in the libs folder and just go to the build path and add build path. Okay, now the all add all required class. Okay, now the property info is class, just create object pi property info, and my object name and parameter name was here is mentioned in the web service city name. Just copy the city name and just paste in the code the parameter, set prop- property name city name, and the value is my parameter city name. Okay, the next parameter is, just set the, let's go to the Google, copy country name. Okay, and the value is country name. Okay, now the type or string is mentioned in the site. We can just check. Here now the copy the pending code and just paste in the code. Okay, now add all required classes, import all required classes, soap serialization in log, and the HTTP transport async. Okay, uh, the suppose is given exception, then just pass the message error. Just go to the main activity.java file and just declare the set on click listener method for the click event. Set on click listener, neon click listener. This is anonymous method. Import required class. Okay, here is async call SOAP, async call SOAP, extends async task. This is the background process. Suppose you require to use background process, anything background process in the Android, you need to extend with async task and just pass three parameters as per your response, means required return value. I just pass string void and string because I need to return string. Okay, now just add unimplemented method doing background process. Now the call in the doing background method, the your services method is calls of, just create the calls of objects here. Also the object name was cs and just initialize the class also. Okay, now the create variable response dot get weather and just pass the parameters. City name was Madras and the country name was India, and just return the response. Okay, now even another overridable method is there. I'll just copy, I have in another projects. On post execute, I'll just copy and here declare one progress dialog for the progressor. Just change the current activity. I'll just forget the curly brackets close. Now just close the curly brackets. Okay, now in on post execute method, this is overridable method and he just return a result. So I'll just pass txt vw data dot set text and just pass the variable name result. Okay, okay, now this is called the async also class in the on click event on the button new async also dot execute. This is mostly done, the code is done. Now I'll just copy paste, just forward, just remove that. Now done. Now my project name was callnet service. Just go to the manifest file and just add the permission because I need to implement with internet, so I need to apply the allow the permission of internet access and network access. So just Android permission internet and another was network access. Where is that? Uh, system network. So many permission is there, so it's difficult to find out. Okay, access network state. Now just save and just close the manifest file. This is to permission internet and access network state. Now all is done. Just right click on projects, run as an Android application. This is my emulator. Just select the current emulator is AVD for access. Just select okay and just wait for the display output because the emulator installed the APK file in the emulator and Eclipse was import the emulator file in the Eclipse emulator APK file in the emulator. Okay, now just click on OK button. Okay, this is your output. Means in XML format. This is the location Madras. This is current weather is there in XML format. Okay, so this is their output of your SOAP service. In my next video, I'll try to explain how to read XML file in Android with XML parser. So do not forget to view my next video and do not forget to subscribe my channel.